I'm trying to bring positivity into my life. I know it's hard, but I'm trying to listen to some positive music. I know people goof on fucking Creed and stuff, but it's depressing. But, lyrically speaking, I'm not very religious or anything like that. I'm more of a spiritual type of person, I guess you would say. So I'm just looking to get rid of some negativity. But let me talk to Justin here for just a minute. Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. So this is Justin from A Fine Line. I was just talking about I put 5/14 on the show date. Everybody's like, today's the 13th. But I'm going to change the name anyway. So sorry I didn't get in touch with you early today, man. But I was just so busy and I wasn't feeling too well. So I was going to touch base with you. But Justin is from A Fine Line. Is anybody else on the phone with you?
I tried getting Oscar on here, but it wouldn't let me make a three-way call.
Yeah,
let me see. Is there another way he can get in here?
Yeah, let me play a song real quick, and we'll get him on the line with you. So I'm going to play Poor Situation by Fine Line. I believe this one's off their last CD. So we'll be right back with you with the guys from A Fine Line. I'm Jay Stone. You listen to my show live on May 13th, 2018 at rockmetaltalk.com.
Wish we were old, 'cause I
So anyway, I don't know what's going on with Skype, but it wouldn't allow us to add Oscar to the call. So we decided to let Justin go off the line. He's going to call Oscar from a fine line and have Oscar call me. And we might have Justin back on. But, you know, these guys are friends with the show and stuff, and they got a brand new CD coming out. And we want to promote that. They got a bunch of shows coming up. They just did an acoustic show, so I want to get into some of that and see what they're up to. And, you know, if we got any success stories from the last album to this album since the last time they called in. So, you know, I leave everything open, so that conversation you heard, that's what I like about radio, is keeping it real. They're calling in, we have a discussion, they're friends of the show, so we keep it real. We don't keep things behind the scenes. We only went off the air for a second to try to bring in the other call, but of course, you know, we gotta keep it real here at the Jay Stone Show, especially now that we're on iHeart. You know, I'm really against that type of corporate radio. I hate to say it, but you know, maybe bigger things will come up, and I don't know. Let's see what the hell happened here. I don't know why it would not let this. I don't know. I don't know. I think we may have the wrong username. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but coming from starting out, before I started the podcast, I worked for some local AM stations and stuff, FM stations. I've done shows for free on Sirius XM's Faction before it was XM was involved. That's the whole reason I don't do shows there anymore. But I came up with this idea to have the freedom to do things like that and keep the show real. I'm not one to be told what to do, since they are not involved with the product and the content of the show, and they just approve us being on there. I'm a little more at ease with it. If they were controlling my content and stuff like that, that might be a whole nother thing. But since I really don't have to conduct any other type of business with them other than allowing them to feed my show, I think it's a great thing for me. I think it's a great thing for Prickly Rickley and Cats and Yama. Like I said, all the shows are doing well, but I'm probably going to go ahead and call him back and just get Justin on the phone, because we're already 24 minutes into the show, and you know, when the Fear the Walking Dead's on, Jay Stone got shit to do, motherfucker. No, I'm just busting balls. But Fear the Walking Dead, the show has definitely picked up. Morgan going over, and the new chick with the short hair, I don't know her name. Just everything. It's making it a great show. It's just picking up where The Walking Dead, I feel, might be lacking in some stuff. They're both great shows. I know Fear the Walking Dead is evolving as The Walking Dead is probably winding down. There's over 100 and something episodes, and I think their plan is to slowly... Oh, who do we got here? We got everybody calling in. What's going on?
Hello?
Everybody
Hello.
there?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Jay.
Do I hear
I was
April?
just on the phone with April, so she's going to be answering too, so she should be jumping on in a second.
Yeah, I see a bunch of you guys on. So welcome back to the show, man. I got the guys from a fine line here. So what's been going on since the last time you guys checked in with me? I know you guys put a CD out, you're about to. You did a bunch of recordings. Tell me what's been going on.
I'll go first. Hi, Jay. This is Oscar. How you doing?
Good. How are you, Oscar? I got the pleasure of meeting you a few months ago, right?
Yep. Over at the Haven. It was great.
Yeah. So
Well, we last few weeks have been really, really busy, I think, for all of us. April's a crazy time for music, period, because I think that's festival season in Florida. And I think most of us spent April just being like audience members.
That's
I know. Kitty went to Rockville. I went to Earth Day Birthday.
Don't forget the Contortionist.
Oh yeah, we saw the Contortionist. We saw Between the Buried and Me. I saw that. It was great. But the month of April was cool because instead of playing shows, we were watching a lot of shows.
Yep. It's a good thing to be a fan on top of it. So I was just thinking the other day, sitting in crowds and stuff because I've always been so used to playing on stage. Now I'm more of a attendee. Everybody in the crowd, I think, is always a musician. I don't know why, and that's probably not the case, but, there's been a bunch of concerts. Did you get to see Powerman 5000 at Earth Day Birthday?
I did, and that was a hell of a show. I was like, wow. I feel like he's got a bunch of younger guys in the band now that are just, bringing back, huge amount of energy when I saw it.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed that, they had 98 Rock Fest here, and those guys played for free outside, and that was the only reason I wanted to go, and I didn't know they were outside on the free stage. But, I watched the video online. It was pretty cool. So we'll put all that aside. Let's talk about A Fine Line. So did you guys record the new music in your own studio, or did you go out to a commercial studio?
We actually went out to a studio called Red Lion Audio with Kane Lee.
How many tracks did you guys run?
Hundreds. Oscar, how many tracks?
It was actually 5. We did 5. There's 5 tracks in the new EP, and the reason that the answer's getting a laugh is we didn't actually record the whole album there. We actually did all guitars at our houses and sent him the WAV files, with absolutely no distortion or anything. They were just completely clean, and then we did the reamping process, and it was kind of interesting to do it like that because it saved a little bit of time in the studio, but it was also it gave me a lot of time to get my tracks cleaner. But there's a total of 5 songs on the EP, and the title of the EP is Dividing the Elements, and we're kind of nerdy with it. Like our first EP was A Fine Line, and Between the Here and Now, right. Saying a fine line between the here and now, and this one is A Fine Line Dividing the Elements.
Nice. How many physical copies are you guys going to print? Are you going to print physical? I think I seen you posted them.
Yeah, we went ahead and did the first run. We've got 100 that we have for the first order, and some of them already spoken for. Obviously, we're gearing up for this EP release show that we have coming up this Saturday on the 19th. So we'll print more as we need. We're going to digitally release as well. We don't have a date for that yet, but we're going to discuss it. And what we want to do as well is an online interactive album release where we're going to have behind the scenes and probably release a song each day and just go a little bit more in depth into the writing style and how the songs are formed and lyrics and meanings and things of that nature. So look for that this summer. It'll be free. Anybody can join on and just, kind of go through that release with us. So we want to make an interactive experience. Everybody can kind of just, like I said, see what's going on behind the scenes and understand that process. 'Cause for a lot of people, we think it's an unknown. So it's like, how do they do it? Where do they do it? What's the method to the madness?
I hear you. I mean, I listened to the one track Justin sent over to me, and the quality is definitely there, and I really dig the song. So I'm proud of you guys and what you're doing, and sticking to it. I mean,
thank you.
It's definitely a hard thing, and I'd love to see you guys play. So hopefully, I'm going to get a chance. Actually, I might be able to attend one of the shows. I got to look at my schedule, but I'm in the middle of recording a new EP myself, so I've been rehearsing and writing lyrics and shit. But I know you guys are playing with another band that recently has been found by the Jay Stone Show, Copper Bones. You guys are playing with them over in St. Augustine, I guess?
Yep.